Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Analytical, coming to you straight out of NYC on this beautiful Sunday morning. I'm about to head out to work right now, but I really want to talk about the whole controversy with Papa John's founder, John Schnatter, having to resign as chairman after being caught using the N-word over the phone. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be real candid. Not only am I not surprised, but I could see him doing this a lot. Whenever I used to see Papa John's on ET and advertisements, I always picked up an energy from him that he was racist. He just gave off that aura. I just always believed that he was a racist. I always have. Now, I'm going to read to you, according to ABC.com staff, the story behind the backlash. So, Papa John's founder resigned after admitting the use of racial slur. It says the founder of the pizza chain, Papa John's, is resigning as chairman of the board after he confirmed Wednesday that he used a racial slur during a conference call this past May. John Schnatter, 56, is the most recognized as the voice and face of Papa John's television commercials. Schnatter's issued an apology for using the N-word. He reportedly said the racial slur while complaining that Colonel Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken got away with saying it. The call was part of a PR role-playing exercise, which arose from an earlier controversy when Schnatter blamed a drop in pizza sales on the NFL's handling of protests during the national anthem. He stepped down as CEO 2 months later, but remained chairman until his resignation from that post was announced Wednesday. The company said the board will appoint a new chairman in the coming weeks. I got one thing to say. Papa John's, John Schnatter, you're done. And I'm going to explain to you why. First of all, the worst thing that can happen to anybody is when you are kicked out of your own company, your own nonprofit, anything that you create, anything that you are the founder of, and you get kicked out of it, something that you birthed, you're done. There's no recovery from this. I'm just going to be flat out honest. There's no coming back from this. Take your money, take your coins, take your paper, and just, relax, go off in the sunset, and just live your life. Because as far as the company itself, they're removing his image. Okay? They want nothing to do with him. It's like he never was. Now, I'm going to go deeper. When that NFL situation happened, he didn't have to put himself involved in the NFL protest and criticize the players, because that's when he confirmed his racism. He confirmed it. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be candid with you. His pizza is horrible. It has always been trash. When Papa John's was in Harlem, back in the early 2000s, when they first opened, I had their pizza. And I'll never forget, I went to the restaurant, and I had said to them, I purchased your pizza, but y'all didn't add any sauce. They told me flat out, their ingredients, according to the way Papa John's had it designed, they don't use a lot of sauce on their cheese pizza. You have to ask for extra sauce on your pizza. Okay? So, my mom said, fine, I'll try it one more time. She tried it with extra sauce, which is like basically 50 cents more. It was just regular. He doesn't use cheese for his pizza. So when you saw those advertisements when he had a lot of sauce on making a lot of sauce on the dough, that's bullshit. He does not use a lot of sauce on his pizza. Now, I'm going to say this. The cheese bread at the time was really good, and the barbecue wings was good. But in 2011, the very last time I had Papa John's, I ate some of the barbecue wings, and my mom said, this is not chicken wings. These are pigeon wings. I said, how you figure? She said, look at the leg. It's too tiny. They're not even killing babies because baby chickens aren't even like that. Like she said, it's something not right with that company. And after that, I never had their products again. Papa John's itself was a fraud. It really was. And they closed in Harlem around about 2012, 2013 because people realized the stuff was nasty. It wasn't making any money. And you want to know what's funny? When Papa John's opened, he never even came to Harlem. He never came to Harlem. He never came to Harlem because Harlem was black. He was only taking our money. That's all he was there for. He wasn't down with the community. He may go out to those affluent neighborhoods, but to the hood, it was just a Papa John's in the hood. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think they have any Papa John's in Harlem anymore. To be honest, now I'm gonna take things even much more deeper. I believe that he bitched and moaned about his sales because he used the NFL to boost up his business. He used also NASCAR to boost up his sales. Without the connection of the two, nobody would really know who Papa John's is. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Papa John's is just Domino's with another man's face on it. That's all it is. And it's a bootleg. It's a bootleg Domino's. It's a bootleg Domino's. The pizza's not good. At the time, the cheesy bread was good and the chicken was good, but then you trash the chicken. And to me, I feel as though he's always had to overcompensate for the fact that there was nothing really authentic about his food except for the fact that he didn't put a lot of sauce on the pizza. That's all it was. Now, I'm going to say this about Papa John's. I feel as though without the founder's image, there's going to be two things that's going to have to occur. You're going to have to change the name. You can't call it Papa John's because nobody is going to buy Papa John's. If you see the backlash of it online, not just with black people, but with white people, the company is going to crumble. They're going to have to change the name or they're going to have to just shut everything down because just removing his face from it, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to have to change the name of the company. That's the only way y'all can save it because to me, it's crumbling. Yes, he made $50 million. He made $50 million when he resigned his stock. He made that, but still, it's not going to work without changing the name. They're going to have to rebrand the company because the company is now tainted. And I've always suspected him being a racist. And it doesn't matter if Colonel Sanders said the N-word and got away with it. It was the times that was different. There was no social media. And people wasn't telling anybody business. But now, people talk. And people like to expose things. And we in a world where everything and everyone is on what? Candid camera. It's just as simple as that. But do I feel bad for this man? Hell no. I think this is a good thing. When you are racist, anybody that's a racist should not only should be exposed, but be expelled. And it's just as simple as that. Okay? And I'm never buying Papa John's again. I haven't had Papa John's in 7 years and don't plan on eating it. So, with that being said, this is your girl, Miss Analytical, signing off. Thank you for listening to this audio. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend.